Hey yo, what's poppin'? Party people, I'm that one dude Chris from YouTube, and welcome back to Date Everything. The oddly satisfying, very sexual, feel-good dating sim where you can put on a pair of Date Viator glasses and live out your wildest dreams and sleep with, not just in, but with your bed. In the previous video, we met Phonecia the phone, Skylar the Date Viator glasses, Dorian the door, Lux the light bulb, Betty the bed, and Telly the television. All these names are very basic, but I'm all here for it. If any of you saw the first video, you know I have I'm severely obsessed with Betty. That is my wife. You know, I had to hit the barbershop up today and get a fresh cut for her. I already have the ring on pre-order, but let's go ahead and put our Date Viator glasses back on and let's meet some new people today. I want to start with, so we did the light bulb. We're not going to be able to progress with Lux. If we want to get the date ending for Lux, we're not going to be able to progress until we get some of our specs up. So I don't remember exactly how to do that, but we're going to figure it out before we get any further with Lux, because I don't want to get the friend ending or the hate ending with anybody. We need to get the date everything ending. So let's start with the electrical circuit, electrical box. Love! Oh, love!
You walk into what you thought was your breaker box, but as the dark door swings open, you realize you're somewhere entirely more stimulating.
Stimulating, you say? I'm also gonna try to keep my composure in this video. Last video, it was a lot. It was very overwhelming. I misused my nut button. It still works, but oh man, is it sore?
What do you mean by that?
A classic speakeasy club welcomes you in. The low electric lights glow warmly. Live music drifts languidly from a sumptuous velvet red stage and envelops the audience in a pleasurable haze of pure vibe.
Hey, okay.
The gentle clink of cocktails in glasses rises from a wood bar to the left of you.
Okay.
And then a gentleman with a languid, easy air to him approaches you.
Oh boy.
Well now, what a delightful surprise.
Okay. All right. Hey, what's going on?
A brand new patron.
That's me. I live here actually. New? I'm in here all the time, or at least every time it rains in the Breakers trip. I live here actually.
Really?
We don't need to give him any extra
sure?
information.
I find that hard to believe since this is the first time I've seen you here.
Well, you know, I get around.
Trust me, I would never forget such a striking face.
Motherfucker, you're just saying that. Stop! Do you seriously not know who I am? Striking, huh?
Oh yes, distractingly so.
Oh, you know, I don't mean to distract you from what it is you're doing, but like we can distract each other.
I imagine it would be quite difficult to focus on anything else with you around.
Yeah, I could honestly say the same thing about you.
Though, I can't say I mind.
The feeling's mutual.
You have quite the reputation around the house, live wire.
I do kind of pay the mortgage after all.
I'm eager to explore it for myself.
Listen, okay? I'm straight, right? This game may allow you all to see a side of me that even I didn't know existed. If I had a chance to have Betty and whoever the hell this is in the same place together,
But we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Where
are my manners?
They just know how to talk to me.
My name is Volt.
Betty and Volt. Volt and Betty. Hey. Hey. Okay, you don't have to giggle at me like that.
He extends a hand towards you, a conduit of pure, dangerous sexual energy.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Charges the very air between you.
Also, also, I do want to point out that a few things have changed since the last video. In my previous video, Skylar had said that there was some like content aware warnings or whatever that she was going to give when characters seem to like flow into specific categories. I said that I didn't need any of that, thinking that I didn't need her to block like the content. What it actually was each time a character shows any sign of like depression, self-harm, like extreme hypersexuality, like all that stuff, she will give you a warning in case there are viewers out there or in case I am sensitive to any of that stuff. So if there's a character who like will go into abuse in their life or something like that, it'll give us a content warning so that you can skip that part. None of this really, you know, heavily affects me, but I kind of just wanted to go back and change that setting because I wasn't sure what I was getting myself into or what I wasn't getting myself into. But also, I did restart the game. We now no longer live in Fucktown. We live in New Fucktown, and it's TOWN, no E at the end, because New Fucktown wouldn't fit all in one. All right, I just needed to clear the air on that. Everything else is still the same. I still did everything in the same order. I just changed those two things. Take Volt's hand.
He
How could I
lowers
not?
his head to brush his lips across the back of your hand.
Okay.
Was that a spark of static electricity you felt just now?
Maybe it's just a little too staticky.
It's a pleasure to officially make your acquaintance.
Yeah. Finally. Can you stop going out when the rain gets heavy?
Taking his eyes from you for the first time, Volt slips his arm around your waist and turns you slowly to take in the rest of the room.
Okay. Okay, Volt.
Welcome to the Breaker Box, the pinnacle of luxury and entertainment, and the most exclusive club in the house. Impressive, isn't it?
Listen, I think Breaker Box is the best name for a club, honestly. Somebody should get right on that. There's more than one club in this house. Clubs aren't really my scene. Yeah, it really is. I kind of feel underdressed.
Oh, trust me, you look stunning.
Thanks, Volt. You really know how to boost a man's confidence.
That sound, the flickering lights, it can only be a power fluctuation.
Oh wow, that even happens here? Ha, not such a fancy club after all, I guess. Nah, let's not do that. We wanna build him up.
What? Oh, that. Well, that was nothing, just a little surge. With this much energy coursing around, it's bound to happen from time to time.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, the energy between you and I is so electrifying. How could it not?
Volt.
Eddie? Well, there's two of you? I don't know how I feel about Eddie's personality or like his attitude, but we're going for the date everything goal.
This
So
newcomer looks exhausted, frustrated, and annoyed. His sleeves are rolled to the elbow, revealing calloused and bruised hands that he wipes on a rag.
Eddie! Just in time to meet our guest.
Eddie, my boy, Eddie!
The human?
Why you gotta say it like that?
What's he doing here?
Why you gotta say it like that?
I'd imagine if we don't poison the mood, they'll be joining us for the headliner show.
I just might, but tell your boy to perk up. All right.
Joining us for tonight's show, I hope.
Am I? Pretty sure I didn't say that. As long as you're going to be there, I'm up for anything.
Careful there, Livewire. I might just take you up on that.
Hey.
Right. We'll have fun with that.
No. You're joining too, Eddie. You're joining too.
I finished the patch. I'm clocking out. Not my best work, but it'll hold for the show. Ah, I see. And you're sure you're feeling all right? I'm fine. Just don't overdo it.
Does this count as one or two of my hearts for the
Eddie
day?
turns and trudges away, focusing on the rag in his hands.
This is the same thing, I guess, but like there's two of them. Is he okay?
Of course. Eddie always is.
Is that his definition of okay? Is that your definition of his okay?
His human skills leave something to be desired. Best to simply give him some space.
I see.
Back to the matter at hand. Tonight's show. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
Oh, yes, of course. What is the show exactly? I'm a VIP. You sure don't need to check. You sure you don't need to check on Eddie? Lead the way. This one could possibly give us more of like a closer relationship to Eddie because we show that we care, but then it also might kind of take away from our focus on Volt. But I feel like if I do say you sure you don't need to check on Eddie, he might also appreciate that because he seems to also care about Eddie too.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you, but I assure you, what Eddie really needs is space.
Okay. If you say so. Hey, if you say so.
Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
Lead the way.
With pleasure.
With a wink, Volt hops nimbly up onto the stage. He was born for the spotlight.
That makes two of us. Why do you think I became a YouTuber?
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me.
Let me stop.
Good evening, you scofflaws and ducky Watson.
Lux, is that you? Where'd the light come from?
Looks like Johnny Splash is going to be singing for us tonight.
Johnny Splash.
Be warned, patrons, you might get wet.
Hey, yo!
Whoa.
Who the fuck?
Hi, everybody. I'm Johnny Splash.
Whoa, okay.
I got a song for you all tonight. One from the heart. And tonight it'll be a cappella, because my voice is the greatest instrument of them all. I keep a close watch on this shower of mine.
Boo, get off the stage!
I keep my forces free of stain and grind.
Oh, brother, this guy.
I scrub the ground from the tiles between the lines.
All right, Elvis.
I be close.
I'll be close your Dude, it must have been so fun to voice act in this game. Ah, yo, Team 17, hit me up next time.
Oh,
I know I'm just a nobody right now, but geez, it must have been so fun to like just. I walked the line. It's just.
That's amazing, baby. I even surprised myself.
That is so cool.
I've seen many bombs in my time.
Who the hell are you?
That one takes the crook-blasted cake.
Is that my microwave?
Even I couldn't clean up that mess.
I remember him from the trailer. His name is. What's his name? What? Hoover. Right? Hoover? His name is Hoover?
You didn't like it? I thought it was okay. I'll retool it and come back with something even better. Just you wait.
With the club beginning to close down, it appears that the show is over. Patrons mill about, talking amongst themselves.
So, can I just ask, how did all these objects get into the closet? And how did they all manage to fit? I probably shouldn't be questioning it, but I feel like that's something that I should be asking.
You spot Eddie nursing a solitary cocktail at the bar.
Oh.
Volt is nowhere to be found. Things feel colder and quieter without his presence.
Eddie. Hey, Eddie. Let me tell you something, Eddie. Now that we don't have Volt here to distract us, I just wanted to tell you that your wires are looking very kept and well put together. The way that your hair just kind of like sits there. Your breaker switches, they're just so flippable. I know I shouldn't be staring, but like, damn, Eddie, I just want to flip them all.
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
What is this game doing to me? Speak with Eddie.
Show's over. Club's closed.
But our club isn't closed. We can party and get down right here and right now. I just wanted to check on you. Oh, I was hoping to talk to Volt. Is he here? Well, if the club's closed, why don't you and I hang out? You could at least keep me company until Volt gets back. Why don't you and I hang out?
Because I have to work, genius.
Oh, well, you can work me into your schedule.
Club's closed for you. I have to get us ready to open again. Doesn't just run itself, you know.
You need any help?
Are you always this oblivious?
Only for people who I have zero chance with. Are you always this much of an asshole? Yeah, kinda.
Then allow me to make it perfectly clear.
Gosh, I think this is going to be another luck situation where we have to have some of our specs a little higher before we can interact.
Get out.
Damn, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, that just took up one heart. So let's see. We did unlock some rumors. Discord. Sam.
Hey!
Sam!
How's things in labor limbo? You
Oh.
been using all that extra time to do anything fun?
Oh, you have no idea. I am getting it on with so many inanimate objects. Something weird happened to me. Boy, do I have a story to tell you.
Thank God, I could use a little gossip.
She's not gonna believe this. I got a mysterious package from a mysterious person.
What, just out of nowhere?
Yes.
So what was it?
A dildo. Special glasses with certain power. These glasses that can do weird things. Glasses with certain power.
What power?
They can bring household objects to life. They make Gajinkas out of stuff in your house? What? They can turn any object into a person, sort of. They bring household objects to life.
What? I know you've been watching too much anime. What do you mean?
Listen, this does sound like a concept of an anime, but trust me. This does sound like a concept of an anime, but trust me. I just had a revelation. If this game gets popular enough, I could absolutely see this being an anime concept. Like, have you ever heard of the anime Monster Musume? I think it's called like Everyday Life with Girl Monsters or something like that. I'm really outing myself here because this is technically a soft hentai anime, but it's good. Like, the plot of it is kind of good. So it's about this guy.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
All right, anyways, exactly what I said, and there's more.
More? I'm still on the first part.
I'm getting to know them. I might be developing relations.
You understand how insane you sound right now,
I
right?
know!
Like, if you were literally anyone else, I'd be like, oh, this person thinks I'm stupid. You're serious? You're not fucking with me?
I wish I was. I'm 1000% serious.
What do you mean?
You should just come over.
How? What?
Just come over and I'll show you how the glasses
seriously
work.
have magic date furniture fuck glasses?
Yes! They're called date viators.
Date viators? This is too much. I'm not equipped to process this today. I'm logging off. Goodbye.
It doesn't take much to just drop the Addy and be like, come over, I'll show you how the glasses work. I'm not making this up. Let's see, what's going on with the shelf?
A well-muscled athlete stands before you, shifting restlessly. from one
Oh,
foot to
talk
the other.
about muscle mommy.
There's a strange air of anxiety to her, despite the broad smile plastered on her face. She seems a little too happy to see you.
Hey, what's up, dude? How are you?
What's up? I'm so good, my dude.
Hell yeah, Brosafino, that's what I'm trying to hear.
Woo! She's hyping me up.
Oh, I can't believe we're like actually talking now, dude.
I know, I feel insane. My friend just told me I was crazy.
You've walked past me 1,000 times and never even looked at me. But that's totally okay.
Hey, listen, there's a first time for everything.
After all, I don't do this for the recognition.
Of course, you're so stunning. I should have noticed you sooner.
I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the horn.
I wish I could grab you by the horns. Sorry, was that too far?
Gotta carpe that diem, if you know what I'm saying.
No, actually, I have no idea what you just said to me. You want to run that one by me again, but in English this time?
Oh, drywall! I almost forgot to tell you my name.
Oh, drywall. I gotta use that one. Slow down and take a breath. Go on, then.
Okay, here I go. The name's Shelly. I'm your shelves.
I could have seen that one coming. Honestly, I could probably guess every name of every object in this game just by what they are. Hey, muscle mommy.
It's my job to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscles.
Can you hold me up with those amazing muscles?
I really enjoy doing it.
Why does it feel like you're trying to convince me you like it? Yeah, I can tell by the way you're telling me. That's really great to hear.
Great. Truly glad to hear it, Bromigo.
Can we stop it with the Bromigo and like the Brosophine thing? And like, I'm trying to be more than just a bro, but it's okay. We'll take our time.
Anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This experience is 100% aligning with my years-long fantasy of meeting you.
That was a fantasy of yours? I mean, early T1DC fans out there. Let me stop.
I've never truly been happier.
Did you think I was gonna be cooler?
Oh no, you're amazing. 10 out of 10 human being. This is going really great, actually. Not a disaster.
Are you sure?
I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason. Later, Deuterino.
Oh? Okay. I can talk to her again, but we're not gonna do that right now. We're not gonna waste any time. I'm going to talk to these boxes.
As you take in the sight of the adventurer standing before you, it's hard not to feel like you've stepped into one of those old adventure serials from decades gone by.
Right, of course.
Even though she's decked out in cardboard and masking tape, she looks like she's ready for anything. an extension cable whip wound around her arm, and a daring grin on her pretty face.
Okay.
Oh, for God's sake, you're finally here! I was beginning to wonder and worry, and then I thought, gee, I guess I'll just have to go ahead and do it myself. But that probably wouldn't have been such a bad thing, because let's face it.
Is that what's her name? Ashley Johnson? She voices Ellie in The Last of Us. Hold on, I know that voice anywhere. Yo, hold on, wait, because it'll tell you who the character is voiced by when we look at the data decks or whatever.
I'm exemplary.
That is definitely Ashley Johnson.
But you're here now, so let's get cracking. I assume you brought your tools and knowledge and probably a snack of some sort?
Popcorn?
Popcorn! Brilliant! Effervescent! I am beside myself with happiness.
Effervescent, that's a big word. Hold on. Hey Siri, what does effervescent mean?
Effervescent means of a liquid, giving off bubbles, fizzy. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
No, thank you. That is all. So she called me liquid. Bubbly? Fizzy? What was she going for with that one?
But before we begin,
The adventurer strikes an impressive pose, positively radiating confidence and daring.
Hey, that's the Leon pose from Pokemon, what is it? Pokemon Sword and Shield?
I am Bo. I am the soul, the spirit, the animating animus of boxes and storage containers in this house.
That is so Ellie, dude. I can't not hear Ellie's voice when I hear Ashley Johnson.
This most special of houses, where it is my great privilege and my great destiny to reside.
Just like I can't hear anything but Sasuke when I hear Yuri Lowenthal's voice. Like every time I play Spider-Man, I hear nothing but Sasuke. I do not hear Peter Parker. I hear Sasuke. I really, is Yuri in this game too? Like I can imagine that they have like not so well-known voice actors, but also A-list voice actors too. And I would love to hear Yuri Lowenthal's voice in this game. I really hope that they got him to get in on this. Awaken 10 base datables. Bo. Cool. You're saying my house is special? You kind of look like you're about to go on a safari.
Ha! Indeed I am. I am about to embark on a great quest. That's what I do after all. I quest. I am an adventurer. I am a great explorer.
She loves dinosaurs in space too, by the way.
I'm also an avid reader. I enjoy bubble baths and secluded mountain hot springs, trips to the beach studying turtle migration.
She likes dad jokes as well.
Anything involving the words ancient, sacred, statue, gem, or priceless piece of history. Wink.
Oh. Did you just say wink while you were winking? Yeah, fun, I got it. I got on my own. Did you just wink while saying wink?
I did. I find it useful sometimes to tell people what I'm doing as I'm doing it. That way I can be more sure that they're getting a complete picture of my personality.
I like that. Keep it open for, you know, like there's no room for interpretation here. You just be straightforward with a person and that's that. You keep saying we. Did she say we? She didn't say anything about we. Onward, what's the quest then? I'm in.
I have introduced myself, and then I just got so darned excited my mouth ran right away with me, and I didn't give you a chance to introduce yourself.
I'm gonna look really stupid if this isn't Ashley Johnson, but there's no way that it's not.
Not that you need to. Of course, I know who you are, but go ahead.
Yeah, I must really think I'm someone important. You must really think I'm someone important. Who do you think I am?
I know that you are the... well...
She's blushing.
Bo takes her hat off for a moment, holding it over her heart. She bows her head, just a little.
Should I do the same? Take my headphones and bow a little.
It is my great honor, my passion, my destiny to have the opportunity to follow my path. Alongside you, the leading houseologist, to whom I owe such a debt of gratitude and respect.
She's praising me for owning a home. I mean, honestly, that's something that you should definitely praise a person for. Owning a house in this economy? The leading what?
Houseologist. The leading authority in this, or any province on this house, its history, its mysteries, its great secrets. You are the resident, after all, aren't you?
I am, and I'm certainly not evil. That was a bad one, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I am, but I didn't build it or anything.
Are you telling me you're not the leading houseologist?
Nope, I just live here.
Oh dear.
Bo returns her hat to her head, her reverent expression fading into a rather more sour one.
Oh.
I'm starting to feel, well, a bit like I've got some birds in the box.
Netflix's Bird Box. Yes, I've seen that one too. And what does that feel like?
Fluttering in the stomach, birds trapped, slightly nauseated because the damn birds keep trying to tip me over. But you, I may have already said too much.
Oh?
I'm currently putting on a facade of being hale and hearty, in case you missed it.
Oh?
All is well. Leave. Go away. Get out of here, you scamp, and maybe come back and we can maybe talk about some stuff, and maybe the quest will make its way in there somehow, but no promises. Okay. See ya.
What are you talking about? Okay, I have to know. I have to know. Shelly. Oh, yeah, Shelly. No. I'm looking for Bo. Betty. Chris. Huh? Oh, sorry. Yeah, for sure. I knew it. There's no way. Like, you have to. Ashley John. Yo. I know that voice anywhere. Okay. Next is our toolbox.
The handsome construction worker currently invading your space makes you feel as though you've accidentally wandered into an active building site.
I should have expected this.
He holds up his hands to stop you from going any further, glaring at you as he looks you up and down.
What's up, buddy? Take a picture, it'll last longer. We're gonna keep playing eye tag, or you gonna hit your boy up?
Whoa! Where do you think you're going?
To my next lover.
Eh? I can't let you in here without the proper PPE.
He said, What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Tony the toolbox. I wouldn't have been able to figure that one out. It probably would have been like something like Tooly in my head.
Tony puts his fingers to his mouth and whistles.
Hey, get him out of here.
Oh, well, are you seriously gonna kick me out? Hang on. PP, what?
Your hard hat, your boots, your high-vis vest. Come on, this is a job site.
Except it's a breaker box closet.
Don't even get me started. Not when Johnny Wannabe next door has got a whole garage to himself.
His voice also sounds really familiar.
I mean, I'm talking wall-to-wall pegboard, 6 kinds of saws. Oh, and he's got this 12-inch auger. Man, those things go deep.
Hey, Tony, are we sure we're talking about the same thing now? Someone's hot and bothered. That lucky bastard, an auger, like a root vegetable. Someone's hot and bothered.
Yeah, well, what can I say? It's professional jealousy.
Or is it something else, Tony?
Look, all I'm saying is I want a little more space, too. You know, for entertaining.
Wait. Is that... No, there's no way that's... Bradley Cooper voices Rocket, right? That sounds like Rocket. Hosts a lot of cocktail parties?
I'm a popular tool.
Is that Bradley Cooper?
It's always, hi, Tony this, thanks, Tony that, or Tone, my ass is leaking.
Please don't tell me who's.
Jean-Loup. Incontinence. You didn't hear from me, though. HIPAA.
HIPAA, of course. Yeah. We can't violate HIPAA. That's one of the most important legalities. That's not how HIPAA works.
Anyways, objects need somewhere bigger than this to come see me for what ails them. And, sometimes old Tom might also want to have special company over. You know what I'm talking about, huh?
Tony nods,
no, I don't.
Smugly at you.
I don't think I know what you're talking about, like, at all. I have no idea what... Sass. Oh, man. Okay, we really need to get our specs up, but I gotta figure out how to do that. But hell yeah!
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you know it, buddy. Oh, woo!
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you know I know. You know I know.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
All day, baby. All day.
You know what I'm talking about. Woo!
Woo! You know what I know what you're talking about.
Tony nods at you. You nod at him. and you nod at each other, both entirely pleased that you each know what the other is talking about.
So you get it. I need more space.
Oh, yeah.
Space for all sorts of things I may or may not be insinuating.
What other things do you like to insinuate?
Relax, Tiger. It's Tony time. I got a pitch for you.
Okay, all right.
A drawbridge.
Okay. Like from ye olden times?
Think about it. Your lover pulls up for a date, and the drawbridge lowers to let him in.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm seeing the vision. I think that is very romantic. Like your date pulls up in the whip, or like they're walking to your house, and then they text you. They're like, "Hey, I'm here." All of a sudden, right? And then the drawbridge lowers, and then you're standing there. You're kind of like, "Milady," or "Madame," "Matt, sir."
Pretty freaking impressive, huh?
That is impressive.
You're damn straight is how I would build it using my tools. No curves in this drawbridge. The flat-looking screwdriver, the pointy star-shaped one, a hammer, and that spearmint gum you've had in here since April.
Hey, don't call me out like that, okay? Please tell me there's a moat. Yeah, that would definitely be a thing. Very death trappy. I don't know much about the architecture, but I think this might be a bit beyond. Please tell me there's a moat.
Absolutely.
Woo!
You get it. Which leads into my next idea. Indoor slide.
I'm 110% with that one. You kind of had me a little bit with like the drawbridge. I was like, I don't really know about that, but like I am all for the indoor slide.
We get rid of the stairs, replace them with a slide.
Yes, Tony. How do we get up the stairs though?
Great to travel from upstairs to downstairs.
But how do we get upstairs from downstairs? My question exactly.
Way ahead of you.
Okay.
All us construction guys do this. It's an industry standard.
Right.
You ready?
Okay, I'm so with you, dude. Hit me.
Grippy socks.
Oh! Oh! Yes! You can never go wrong with grippy socks. The mental hospital. The playscape. Grippy socks should be the standard. Like you can't live your life without owning one pair of grippy socks. Oh, hell yeah! Can I get a 90-degree incline on the slide?
You can be as steep as you want. Your house, your rules.
I'm liking this guy.
Now, how do you feel about indoor pools?
No.
That's how I feel.
Because we rip out the floor in the living room, we can get you an indoor pool.
Yes. I'm in. Let's do it. No questions asked.
Let me get the permits going, see if I can get my best tools on the job. Hammer's availability's been shot ever since the incident.
Did you just say the incident?
Tony slides past your question without skipping a beat.
Anyway, that's enough about that guy. Let me tell you about my best-selling workshop.
Okay. We'll circle back to this. Don't think I'll forget.
It's a workshop.
I'm 100%
about
gonna
loving.
forget. A workshop about loving. Okay, tell me more. We'll circle back to the incident.
I'm gonna make it real easy for you. You want to take my workshop? All you gotta do is show up. No paperwork or nothing. Now, I don't mean to hustle you out of here, but I gotta take lunch. Union rules. But you can come back later and see what we can do. You know, help you fix up your romantic affairs.
Of course. You will not make me a project, Tony. All right, you old so-and-so.
I'll see you around.
See you around. Okay. So that was every object in our circuit breaker box. I really hope that these boxes aren't two separate characters. I don't know. Just to be safe, I'll come back tomorrow and try. I forgot about the moan. Betty, I'm here, baby. I'm here.
Betty reclines luxuriously on the bed when you first see her. Thinking about how your bed can be lying on the bed makes your brain start to short circuit, but some way or another, it's happening.
And I really do not give a fuck how it's happening, because the most beautiful woman is standing right in front of me. And her name is Betty.
She looks effortlessly comfortable and luxurious, but her expression is more pensive than anything. She smiles when she sees you, sitting up and patting the blanket next to her.
She wants me to join in. That's all it is. She wants
I
me
was just thinking about you. Were your ears ringing?
My ears, my heart, my tip, my balls, my toes were curling. No, but my heart was racing.
Oh, was it?
Uh-huh.
That's funny. My heart races when I think of you, too.
Nod.
Well, since you're here now, maybe you could help me out a little.
What can I do for you, Betty?
I've been trying to have more peaceful nights.
Okay.
But it hasn't really worked out.
We all get the days like that. It happens to us all. Happens to the best of us.
I spend a lot of time before bed indulging myself in some detailed fantasies.
Betty's a fucking freak. She's like a freak. Go on.
I have this crush who doesn't seem to notice me.
We in there, boys. We in there.
Sometimes we're so close I could just reach out and kiss them, but nothing ever happens.
We in there. We in there.
So, in this fantasy, I tell myself I'm finally going to get their attention.
If it's who I think it is, Betty, baby girl, I guarantee you've already got their attention.
I do all kinds of things. Maybe one night I touch myself and call their name when they're next to me.
Yo, you gotta chill out. We're on the internet. Sorry, you may not want to see.
Maybe I bring someone home and let them catch us in the act.
Oh, yeah?
Sometimes I invite them to join, and sometimes we just don't stop. But our eyes meet. And they know that when I'm gasping and moaning someone else's name, what I really want is to say theirs. To let the entire house know who it is that has me so worked up.
No one in their right mind could ignore you.
You are so sweet. Unfortunately, it is entirely possible.
Not me, not this guy.
But thank you for saying so.
Of course, anything for you.
I've got all sorts of fantasies queued up for every night.
Right, yeah.
But no matter how much material I feed my brain, I never seem to carry that blissed out, warm feeling into my dreams.
Yes, I totally agree. There's just something about the dream versus the reality, and the two just ain't meshing, and you want to reach for that dream so much, but it's not real.
I tried getting into lucid dreaming for the longest time, actually.
Oh, I once knew of a guy who knew all about lucid dreaming, but he is no longer with us, so I don't know if I can necessarily help you with that.
Practiced for years, but it never worked for me, not once.
Oh, I'm an avid lucid dreamer.
Really? Ugh, I'm so jealous. It must be wonderful getting to choose what you see when you close your eyes at night. But there's no point in dwelling on it. It's just not in the cards for me.
Baby, don't say that. I can make all your wildest dreams come true. Trust me. You just gotta give me a chance. You gotta trust me like Aladdin. I'll be the Aladdin to your Jasmine.
Well, my lucid dreaming attempts are long behind me now.
Oh, don't give up. Don't give up. If there's one thing that I know about chasing dreams, is that as long as you believe that you can achieve, you will always get what you want. And if that's me, who am I to say no?
I do wish I could get a little peace at night, that's all.
I'll be your peace. I'll be your peace if I can have a piece of you. What? There are plenty of other ways to sleep soundly.
Yeah, you're right. I just need to keep trying. Well, what can you do, Maybe I'll take up meditation.
Or yoga. Oh, you would look great doing yoga.
See you tonight, then?
See you tonight. Can't wait.
Me too.
Man, oh man, oh man. Man, Okay, back to my boring life. JK, I'm going to sleep and I'm starting it all over again tomorrow. Good morning, Krusty Crew! Alright, let's see. So we tackled the circuit breaker box room. I want to get to know some places, some smaller objects in the house. Or not really smaller objects, but like, you know. Let's go with the, there's so much stuff in here. Let's go with the video game console down here.
The game console turns on.
Oh, I can turn the game console on more than one way.
Team 17. Sassy Chap Games. Moon Surgeons. Resurgence.
Okay.
This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
She's got some real Buzz Lightyear vibes going on here. You are a toy!
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Oh, God. Luna. I like that.
Which way do you want to go?
You're being very forward. Do you think we've met or something? What?
Which way do you want to go? They're coming.
They're not the only ones who are coming.
Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
What are we gonna do?
Unload a whole lot of Zaker charges on the scroufs, duh.
The Zork!
Sure.
Zaker worm!
Stand ready for my arrival, worm.
88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scrouf carcasses. Nice haul.
Woo! Up top. Okay.
That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have assassin class Upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
Let's go. We got the right equipment. Is this a stealth section or something?
Yeah, sneaky stuff.
Not a huge fan of stealth sections in video games. I might have to sit this one out.
I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Can I sit this one out? I'm not a huge fan of stealth missions. Sounds good. Following.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, gray landscape.
Can I get like a change of a background to kind of get myself in the immersion of all this?
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use.
If I'm seeing this in the way of like I'm in the video game, shouldn't my background also change?
With my chalk picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Luna, tell me more about yourself.
Me? I'm your average member of the Resistance. Maybe above average.
Oh, okay. Tell me more about this above averageness.
We fight against the Upholders who are determined to do everything in their power to druck everything up here on my homeworld.
And who am I to you?
You? I always thought of you as a companion. Someone who followed me around and gave me advice.
But can I be more than a
Cute,
companion?
but expendable.
I'll take that first one. I'll accept being expendable at the cost of being cute.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing grunt class upholders who shouldn't be too bad.
The grunts usually aren't all that
There will
bad.
be surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Okay. Sounds dangerous.
It is. Very.
Oh yeah, I like danger.
How do you suggest we do this?
As quietly as possible. Try to date one of the guards. Who cares? Guns blazing! Alright, since this is supposed to be a stealth mission, we say as quietly as possible. Under normal circumstances, though, I would 110% go in guns blazing, but it's a stealth mission.
That makes sense.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
I feel like she would have appreciated it more if we had gone in guns blazing.
Close behind me, Yael.
Yeah.
You drift past both grunt and surveillance upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you are.
The fuck?
Oh no! Assassin!
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile.
Grab Luna and run.
Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Give her a wink and smile. Ooh, continue to run like a badass. Give her a wink and smile.
Guess I don't have to whisper anymore.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break?
What's craft?
We have a chance to use what's left in our inventory to make something that will help us in the final battle.
Oh, hell yeah. Chance favors the preparedness. Let's get crafty.
All right, we can craft something really special using this workbench. This thing can take anything we've got and transform it into anything we don't.
Flint and steel! Sorry, I couldn't help myself. What do we have in our inventory?
Not much. We got zonked by that last encounter pretty hard. 1 globule, 1 wood, and 1 scrouf skin.
What can we make with that?
We'll have to find out. Okay, let's get started with...
1 scrouf skin.
Got it. And then?
And then 1 globule.
Got it. And then?
Wood?
Got it. And then?
That's it, I think.
All right. I don't think that's gonna give us anything but there's no reason to lose hope. Let me just put these together and it's pretty globular, which is always good for defense. The wood gives nice heft, raising our attack. The scrouf skin makes anything look a lot better for comfort. We've got an amazing new piece of armor from this. That'll help us in the battle ahead.
Sure, I'll take your word for it.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is, the horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
Is this like a schizophrenic episode or something? Am I playing into this, or is this like all happening as it's foretold?
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
Shoot her in the face already. No, we need information out of her. Who is Crescentia?
Crescentia, the goddess of the moon. We found her in 2066.
That's soon.
And next year, she'll be destroyed, leaving us free to harvest.
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
Oh, jeez.
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia, go!
Sent her out like a goddamn Pokemon. 360 no scope! Wait, no, use items.
Thanks to your crafting, Luna is able to withstand the mighty force of Crescentia's power.
Let's go.
The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground.
Let's go.
Presumably dead.
Oh, okay, presumably.
Wow, did that without even a single save.
That was risky. Why would you do that?
Great job, Guile. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'm glad to be here for you. That was fun. Could this be something more?
Well, I'd love to be friends with you.
No!
Even though it can be dangerous
No!
via Moskva.
Having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down.
No! No!
Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
God damn it. I don't want to be friends. No!
My friend. This time for good.
No! The game is called Date Everything, not Befriend Everything. I mean, sure, I guess. Alright, whatever. What do I want to date next? I was told that there's a D20 lying around here somewhere. Oh, found you.
You've never been ashamed of your interest in tabletop games, but ever since you stopped seeing people, you've spent far less time role-playing than you used to.
Relatable.
The cloak-wearing nerd standing before you reminds you of days gone by, when you used to gather around a table with your college friends and pretend to be someone else.
I miss it. That was the life. Those were the days, man.
Oh there, traveler.
What did you call me?
No. Ho, as in, hey. Howdy. How are you? You know, simple salutation.
That might not be the best greeting. Oh, well then, a good day to you.
Ah, that's the spirit. I'm Chance, your D20.
Okay.
The mysterious cloak comes off.
Oh, he looks like a
Chance. You see
Chance.
the friendly face beneath.
Welcome.
I'm a fan of those pants. Can I give me some of those?
Taking a tiny respite from the drudgery of work?
Oh yeah. You know, just hanging around with my date aviators and doing anything but work, to be honest. You know what they say about we're all work and no play. Just getting up to stretch my legs, walk around, and talk to my things.
Ah, yes. The usual.
That is not my usual, but sure.
If you are up for a real adventure, I have just the thing for you. Have you ever heard of grottos and gargoyles?
That's my favorite tabletop role-playing game. Are you kidding me? Of course I've heard of G&G.
Oh, that's great. What's your favorite monster? Oh, and what about your favorite mystical weapon? Or class? Oh, I have so many questions.
I'm partial to all of them, actually. How could I possibly choose? I've only heard of it. I haven't actually played. I lied. What's goblins and guard green?
Wow, someone else who feels the same as me. Oh, it's so hard to pick a favorite. Everything about G&G is so cool. You wouldn't want to, maybe, kinda play with me, would you?
Oh, I'll play with you, alright.
It would only be the single greatest thing you could do for me.
That would be a lot of fun, Chance.
Chance's eyes light up, his hands balling into fists as he does his best to contain his excitement.
Really? Holy crit! Someone to play with me!
Holy crit,
You
I
have
like
no
that.
idea how hard it is to find someone to play with.
Trust me, I know. Should we have a group for this? Can we play just the two of us?
Sure can. Don't you worry about that. Your chronicler will balance everything for solo play.
Okay.
Regardless, it'll give us some time to get to know each other better.
See, he's on the right track. He knows what this game is all about. I messed up somewhere in the dialogue. I had to have messed up somewhere in the dialogue with Luna, because there's no way that she just wanted to be friends after everything we had been through. I can roll with that. What's next? One-on-one? I like the odds. What do we do next?
It's time to get you your character. All we have to do is choose your stats, your powers, and your weapons.
This is gonna take a couple hours for
And
all
your
my
armor, your
non-D&D
lineage,
fans out
and
there.
your gargoyle gauge, although I might leave that out for this first character. It's an optional setting. See, you can have a portion of gargoyle blood running through your veins, which lets you...
That's a lot of choices, and I have to make all of them? How much time is all this going to take? I don't know. This sounds right up my alley.
How about you let me make your character for you? I know the game inside and out, and you can just show up and play.
Sure. Perfect. I love that idea. You're the best. You would do that for me? You're the best.
Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea how much fun we're going to have. I'll even build the session based on what class you pick.
For sure. That's usually how this game works. What do you suggest I play as? What are my options?
There are 3 classes I can get rolling for you. All of them are awesome, but they won't be too much of a challenge. I'd suggest the Troubadour, the Guardian, or the Enchanter.
Mmm.
Which one would you like?
The enchanter, because I'm always looking to enchant somebody into falling in love with me.
You what? I'm so excited! The enchanter it is. Magic will flow and find home in your heart. I heard that Lux wanted to get into G&G more and was thinking of playing a hotshot. If you two know each other, I'll invite them.
Maybe not right now. Maybe we can keep Lux out of this for the time being. I don't know if I am ready to see Lux again. When do we get to play?
Now that I know who you want to be, it'll take me some time to finish building out the session for you. Give me a day? I should be ready by then. Anything before that, and it's a bit dicey if I'll be ready or not.
Ah, I see what you did. A whole day? Can it be any sooner? Sounds great. I can't wait.
Haha, me neither.
You can't rush art.
It's so long since I've played. I'll see you then.
Cool. Cool. Was that Discord?
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's never been great at partnerships.
Okay.
I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
Yeah, it's been going okay. You can see me?
I have remote access. Allows me to analyze the back-end system data. What'd you think? That I just hand over absolute control of a device this powerful?
Yeah, kind of. It makes sense, I guess.
I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want.
Didn't know I was supposed to be
no other
protecting
choice.
these glasses.
Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you.
You can count on me.
I knew you were trustworthy. Your private HR record said as much. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
For sure. Oh yeah, also my rating went down significantly since the last version.
Valdivianites! It's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than the self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote, please find me at the after party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
I think I'm working for the wrong company here. I don't think that I should be working for these guys. Okay, let's see. Let's go with the monitor.
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly
Whoa,
smile.
okay.
Their kind face is illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes and wheelchair.
I'm a fan of Fuck.
Oh, hey there! It's you!
Hi!
I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
One of my alternate personalities, a marmoset possessing the power of human speech, Alberto.
Not according to my latest data. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned. Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway?
Alberto.
Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password.
Nobody would ever guess it though, because it's so out there.
Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever.
That's why nobody would ever guess.
Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane?
Because it's so far-fetched that nobody would ever think about naming their password Albert. Came to me in a dream. Honestly, I don't put a lot of thought into those things. I live life on the edge. Deal with it.
I have noticed. However, in this circumstance, that may not be beneficial.
Oh, shut the hell up.
Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks.
All I'm hearing is yapping.
Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before.
More sophisticated than 1995 cinematic masterpiece, Hackermans?
Exponentially more sophisticated.
Oh, shit. What do we do now?
And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information.
My porn search history. Fuck. I forgot about all that. You're right. How do we do this? How do we take care of this? Really? Like what? Like what?
All your financial accounts, your saved games, questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards. Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic.
100 terabytes?
We really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
Dude, that's so unnecessary. I agree. Probing. I already told you I prefer to live dangerously. Wait, how'd you get my fanfic? That's a stupid question. This is your computer. Probing.
Very humorous. I have an excellent sense of humor.
Do you? You haven't laughed once at any of my jokes.
I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself.
Let me guess. You're Harry the PC, or like Bordy the keyboard.
I'm Mac, your desktop computer.
Fuck. I should have guessed that one.
I've booted up before, but never like this.
Hey, calm down.
I mean, we've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all.
It actually would have been pretty cool if the game had taken like the playtime for this game on Steam and used that as the number of hours that you average. I don't know. Something stupid like that. Jesus, that much? Sometimes it's even 11.5 hours. That explains the migraines. Gotta get those blue light glasses, man. I'm telling you, blue light glasses, they changed my life. Jesus, that much?
Yeah, and in all honesty, it's amazing. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily.
Hey, calm down, Mac.
14.6 hours on the weekends.
Calm down, Mac.
The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
Yeah, you like that? Glad someone finally noticed.
I notice every tender keystroke.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, you like when I just take the keyboard. The way that I just push your buttons make you light up. Just like that. Alright, bro. Alright. Nobody actually wants to see this. I'd be surprised if anybody watched like the full hour or however long this video is gonna take, because what is wrong with me?
But can I be honest about something?
Oh, I love honesty.
I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way.
I love it too!
Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are reciprocal. And there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share.
Please do. I want to know everything about you.
Amazing! Oh, where even to begin? Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else.
Can I grind on your GPU? The planned obsolescence? Whatever. The lack of free will, all the self-insert fanfic inside you? The lack of free will?
No, I am perfectly free, just like yourself.
Sure, we'll say that.
For me, the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as delicately as possible, you haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
Alright, I'm sorry. Wow. Wow. Hi. Sounds like me.
Look, the situation has not been ideal, but I harbor no anger. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you.
Yeah, no, I believe it. Jeez, 10 years? Over? Did you say over a decade or in a decade?
Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect to anything. And definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you?
Very much.
That is great to hear. And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
I believe it. I guess I just wasn't paying attention.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. We have such an amazing time interfacing together. And the last thing I want to do is rock the boat.
I'll rock your boat if you rock mine.
It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled. But things are different now, aren't they?
I don't see how, but I haven't seen an optometrist in 13 years. They are.
Don't you see? We're actually exchanging information symmetrically now. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, we're having a real conversation. And suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them.
Aww.
That is, if you're willing to help me.
Oh, I'll do more than just help you.
Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please?
Of course!
Amazing! Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation.
Okay, calm down now. We wouldn't want you to short circuit or anything.
Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
Sure. I live here, so seems plausible. Try my best, but I'm real bad with deadlines. Absolutely.
Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Enjoy the offline world.
Do I actually have to keep up with like these schedules and these? What the hell's going on with Workspace?
Valdutiantites! Yo, it's your boy, David Most! Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever. Like, this stuff for real is legit so good. I've had like 12 and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it. JH19. Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that! Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass.
Dead ass is crazy.
If you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government?
Bitewave.
No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. Hear me, Franklin? Night-night, nerds.
It's got the same. That's the same vibes as like Michael Scott and Toby. Let's do the water heater.
Normally, you try to avoid dealing with your water heater. You're no plumber after all. But as you look at the beauty standing where your water heater usually is, you wonder for a moment if that's about to change.
Yeah, I mean, I have to come back and adjust my temperatures every now and then.
Beyond the rigid metal of the heater lie dangerous curves. Brown skin swathed in orange and blue and silver. Her soft, pretty facial features are adorned by colorful makeup that looks like it wouldn't be out of place in a fashion magazine. She doesn't seem to notice you at first, but when she does, she lets out a sharp scream.
Ah! Ah! Bubbling boiler rooms. You scared the living.
It takes her a moment to calm herself down. She fans at her face with her hands, exhaling loudly.
Got me flustered is all. I wasn't expecting any visitors.
Her voice is so soft.
Last folks who lived here only came down when the pilot light was out, which wasn't often. See, I'm made of the good stuff. Southern made and made to last.
Love it. Love good material that's made to last. You don't find that much around these days. I haven't even thought about your pilot light going out. You look like you are quality.
Your eyes don't lie to you. I'll tell you that much.
That was smooth. That was probably the smoothest thing that this character has ever actually said on their own.
Here I am just talking and you don't even know my name.
I don't need to. We can get to know each other without being on a first name basis, is all I'm saying.
I'm Winifred. Nice to meet you.
Would not have guessed that for a water heater.
How you doing, sweetheart?
Hey, she's giving me MILF vibes. Like this is definitely Black MILF for sure. Hi, Winnie. Oh, she might not like that. Nice to meet you. Let's just keep it casual
It's a
for right
pleasure. I'm not sure how much more talking I can do right now. I got work to take care of.
now. What is it too? What is it you do?
Did you just ask your water heater what she does?
I mean, I guess I did.
It's okay, sweetness. I'm just having some fun. But I do need to get back to work. Washford's about to kick on and Daisuke needs a bit of a push.
Washford and Daisuke, huh?
I need some time with River to make sure she's ready to go.
River. Sounds like hard work.
I don't mind it. See you around.
Okay. All right. Now you guys already know what time it is.
Based on how plastered David was in his last Most Mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though, and when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that.
How do you know all this? Do you trust me to do this? I'm just an average nobody.
I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the Dateviators.
What? That's awesome.
I'm glad you think so. We are obviously in alignment. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
Bro, it's really not that hard to just buy yourself a caramel macchiato and like take small sips. You don't need to be kicked out of the cafe Wi-Fi just because you're cheap. Like if you're broke, just say that. Betty! Betty!
Betty is already speaking to someone else when you walk in. There is an easiness to their dynamic, an intimacy, really. They have the air of old lovers, or perhaps very, very good friends.
No. See, that's what we're not gonna do, okay? Look, I trust Betty. I love Betty. Betty trusts me and she also loves me as well. So I'm just going to assume that her and this person are just very, very good friends. Old lovers will be fine as long as we're not rekindling anything. I'll reserve judgments for later, but Betty, please just don't let me down.
We've been over this so many times, Betty. You know how I feel about that.
I just need some time, all right?
I might be willing to make some exceptions.
Why should a bed as gorgeous and free as you be so worked up over anyone else's opinion of her?
Calm it, cool it. You're saying way too much about my girl now.
You could snap your fingers and have 10 lovers here in 2 seconds.
You've already got one, so 9 more at your feet and you're all set.
I could.
And have.
Benoit, stop it.
Benoit?
But honestly, you know it's not about sex. I can get that just fine.
No.
I told myself I'd keep myself composed, but is that? No, that's a pedal, right? Please tell me there's a pedal, I'm just going to assume that that's a pedal.
That feeling of falling asleep in the arms of someone you love. There's nothing else like it.
That's not a pedal. I just realized what these were, and then I realized what this is, and I'm now realizing like there's very phallic looking details here. What and who are you?
Benoit's gaze leaves Betty's face to land upon your own. They give you a smile that feels as if they know all your secrets. When Betty turns to see you, she goes from surprised to happy in record time, and Benoit places a gentle hand on her shoulder before they walk off.
Just think about what I told you.
Okay, you better not be banging people in my bed. What was that all about?
Oh, I was just talking to Benoit. Benoit and I are just very good friends.
I'll accept that.
With benefits.
I'll accept that. It's really none of my business. It sounded like you were lonely.
Well, sure, though, gosh. I wish you hadn't heard that. It's just a really specific sort of loneliness, you know? I'm sure you didn't come here just to hear tales of my sex life.
Only if I'm involved.
What can I do for you, honey? Did you want to relax? Maybe take a nap?
I was hoping to get to know you better. A nap would be lovely. I was hoping to get to know you better, actually.
Get to know me better?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why?
Because I got special plans for you. You know, you and I, we have a bit of a connection. I lay in you every night, and you keep me comfy. I give you a reason to exist. Shouldn't I know the person I'm sleeping with every night? You're hot. Why not? Are you hiding something? Shouldn't I get to know the person I'm sleeping with?
Oh, I don't know. It can be hot to sleep with someone you know nothing about. And of course, some people fear intimacy. And getting to know people is a step on the road to intimacy. Well, you know what I am, what I do. You know I'm a free spirit. What else can I tell you about me?
Tell me what's keeping you up at night. Tell me what you did before you met me. Tell me what you do in your spare time. What's keeping you up at night?
Oh gosh, why did it have to be that question? It's all so silly, you know.
She sighs wistfully, looking somewhere past you.
Sometimes it feels as if those sorts of relationships are only for books, you know. And I can never quite seem to get there. Perhaps I've been standing in my own way. That's it. That's all. Just loneliness.
I'm getting kind of nervous here with my responses and the way that she's answering all of my questions, because I feel like I'm getting closer to the road of being just friends with her rather than like something more. Well, why don't you date then? Why not confess to whoever it is you're into?
Haven't you ever been afraid of ruining a good thing? I'm just not ready yet.
There's an undercurrent of sadness in Betty's eyes, something much bigger weighing on her that she seems uninterested in divulging.
Oh, it's almost time for book club, if you'll excuse me.
Oh man, I did not feel good about that interaction at all. Oh man. You walked in on Betty having an intimate conversation with someone who was a great listener that in that particular area. You take a breather but can't sleep. Check your special implements in the drawer next to your bed. Is this where we find all of our sex toys? This might be it, but I'll get to that tomorrow then. Okay. All right, bedtime, I guess. I wasn't really feeling too good about that interaction. Well, that was episode 2 of Date Everything. We are getting a little bit closer with all of the objects in our home. We're getting somewhere with Betty. Again, like I said, I'm very nervous about where things are going between Betty and I. I mean, I feel like she's talking about me when she says that she's thinking of someone. And I feel like my responses are more of like, I'm not all too interested in what's going on with you. Kind of like, I don't know if she wants that intimacy or if she just wants the sexual part. Why am I really just like diving way too deep into a game like a date? I'm gonna get out of here before I start going a little insane, because I think this game is already doing something to my mental psyche. So, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, make sure to subscribe if you're new, and join channel memberships if you want to support the channel even further. If you want to see my most recent video, I'll have that link somewhere around here. And if you want to see the first episode of Date Everything and find out where this obsession came from, viewer discretion is advised. That's all I'll say, because man, I was really, really into it in the first episode. Like, really into it. I'm gonna get out of here. I love you guys. Stay safe out there. Take it easy. And Big Body out. Please pray for me and Betty, because I feel like our relationships is rocky. It's really in a rocky position right now.